around 6:30 this morning. I was sleeping and I hear this banging on the window. And so I get up and I see people I've never seen before, and I see her fiance, Tiffany, at the door. And I'm like, what's going on? And she just says, your sister. And I automatically ask, like, Mom? Mom? I'm like, what's going on? And Mom comes down the stairs, and her mother looks at my mother, and my mom just knew. I lost my brother in 2014. Still pretty fresh. Still hasn't really been resolved. And for this to happen so soon is really a big shock. It's just not something you expect to wake up 6:30 in the morning, have to deal with, and to have to sit up and tell my dad that he lost another child was, I think, the hardest thing I've ever done in my life. It's just, and it's like, you have to keep it together because there's children involved and they don't really know yet, and it's not a very easy thing for us to tell a 6-year-old that it's just not coming home anymore. So it's just like everyone's just trying to keep it as a whole because of that. Like I said, we just lost another family member not too long ago, and for this to happen so soon in the violent way that it did, it just hurts. I have this picture where she first cut my hair, and like the whole one half of the side of my head was just completely gone. She was a great parent. She was a great mentor. She was a great friend. She leaves behind a lot of people that are going to miss her. I have a 6-year-old sister. She has 4 kids, my nephews and nieces, 2 girls and 2 boys, and she leaves behind a fiance, and she's just going to be missed. There's several takes on what happened. Basically, the story that I'm getting was, we went to Mona Lisa's. They stated that my sister and her friend came in after he got off work to get a drink, and said, no, we're closed, we can't serve anything else. And we were laughing. They were fine. I asked the manager if she was irate, upset, agitated at all. She said she seemed fine. She was happy. They were laughing. She said not 3 minutes later she heard the shots. The story was that my sister walked out first. Her friend walked out behind her. He was tackled to the ground, and he heard shots. He was immediately put in the back of a police cruiser, and he didn't know what was going on. He didn't know she had passed until he was released from the police department. So there's several different stories. She was brandishing a weapon. She was irate. There was a confrontation. Based off of what the owner and the manager of the establishment is saying, I don't believe that's true because it's kind of a weird time gap. And I know my sister. We know our family member. She's not retarded. She's not stupid. She's not going to do that. Even if she was intoxicated, she had been drinking or anything, I don't know what she was, she wouldn't have taken the initiative to threaten anyone. Her life was way too important. She had people she cared about, and she knew that, and she wouldn't jeopardize that. I think the best outcome I'm looking for is just justice. I don't really know how things work here. I'm not from Virginia. I'm from New York, so I'm not really used to this type of environment. So I just kind of want someone to acknowledge that maybe, we pulled the trigger too fast and we're sorry. My dad has to bury another child, and that's not easy. And I have to lose another sibling, and that's not easy either. It's not fair. It's not okay, and we're not happy about it.